Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at a vintage bowling ball, the Black Widow Pearl. This ball released back in 2006, 2007-ish. I took a look at this ball about a year ago. The wife found a bowling bag online for sale. It had a couple balls and the original Pearl was in the bag. Now, like I said, I thrown it in an earlier video about a year ago. It wasn't filled or drilled for me, etc. I finally got to the point where the new Black Widow come out, and I'm like, man, I'm really missing the Black Widow in my league bag. Since I switched to 14 pounds, I sold my 2.0 hybrid and my 3.0. I'm like, man, I'm really missing a Widow in my bag. And then all of a sudden I remembered, oh, I got the original Black Widow Pearl in my closet upstairs. So I broke it out and finally had it filled and drilled. Laid it out at 4.5 by 3 by 4.5 to LS. So I figured I had a few minutes today at work, because I work at the bowling alley part-time now, before a big party come in. So I decided, hey, I'm going to throw a couple games with the Black Widow here and do a review. So, well, I shouldn't say a review because there's no sense of reviewing a ball that's been discontinued for years. But you know what I mean, taking a look at a vintage bowling ball and it can still stand up to the balls nowadays. I am on a little bit of a burn up house shot. We had youth bowling this morning on these lanes, so there is some oil out there. So with the Black Widow, I really liked it. I threw a couple of really good shots with it. When I put the ball where it needed to be, it did everything it was supposed to do. I mean, the gas mask core, if you know the gas mask core, you kind of know what it's going to do. So after I had it plugged, I fixed up the plug holes a little better, resurfaced the ball to 1000 grit Crown Factory compound, and brought it here to try it. The ball looks great. Throwing this ball, I was standing with my feet around the 26 board. And getting it down lane, we're down to the break point, you know, between 5 and 10-ish. And the ball is amazing. The motion that I'm seeing with this ball kind of reminds me of between the Black Widow 2.0 and the Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. The motions to me are pretty similar for both of them balls, if they kind of had a grandparent and the grandparent was a Black Widow Pearl. I got it out to the dry. The ball responded really well, like the 2.0 would do. And if I kept it in closer to the pocket, the ball kind of held line like the 2.0 hybrid. So it gave me a lot of miss room on the inside and a lot of miss room on the outside. But I'm glad to actually have this ball back in my bag, to have a Widow in my bag. That was one piece that I was missing. Doesn't mean I'm not going to get the Black Widow Mania that's out, because that ball looks really good too. So I got some aerial, some lower, a couple different views here. And towards the end of game 3 here, I kind of started hustling a little bit, moving a lot faster, wasn't taking my time. Like I said, I was at work, and if it's slow, we can bowl some games and that. Well, it's slow. We had a big party coming in at 1 o'clock, so I had about an hour to get as many games in as I could. So here towards the end I started rushing things, so as you'll see in the last game that I didn't throw a lot of great shots. But like I said, it's not a ball review. I'm no professional bowler. It's all about, you know, taking a look at an old classic ball that can still hang with the big dogs that's out in the market today. Quick shout out to my sponsors, Bowlify, for amazing jerseys. They got great customer service, and I'll leave my discount link in the description below along with my discount code. I don't know if I just said that. It's been one of them days. I don't have a jersey on today. Like I said, I was at work. Hallmark shoes. Great bowling shoes. Very comfortable. High top shoes to boot. They back it with a 1-year warranty on anything on the shoe. And they also have a fantastic customer support. So if you need anything, you call them up and they'll take care of you. Today I got the Desert Storms shoes on my feet. And shout out to Creating a Difference for awesome cleaning and ball and maintenance products. And along with Gebhardt Bowling. If you need any bowling equipment, from gloves to chamois to bowling balls to other bowling shoes, if you know you want different bowling shoes, look up Gebhardt Bowling. They have a lot of stuff at really amazing prices. All right, back to the Black Widow Pearl. Like I said, I was really amazed by the ball motion, by the motion that I was getting from this ball. Like I said, I have 1,000 grit Crown Factory compound on this ball. I know the Storm guys are going to hate me for this, but that's the same surface I use on my Attention Star. I know the Crown Factory compound is not an SBI brand that they use, but I found that compound works great for me and my equipment, so I'll use whatever I need to use to keep my game where it's at. But anyways, let's see here. What else can I say about this ball? Like I said, this ball just amazed me. It's 19 years old, going to be 20 years old here, and it still rolls awesome. If I had to compare the motion to any ball that's out on the market right now, not counting numbers, you know, core, differential, all that stuff, the motion to me is similar to like the Attention Star or the Absolute. Get that nice clean through the front and nice pop off the back end. Kind of same reaction I get with my Absolute or my Attention Star. All in all, it's a great ball. I wasn't planning on throwing it in leagues, you know, often. You know, I figured I'll just play with it, you know, have some fun, you know, go bowl and with friends and family or whatever, and take it and just throw it. But to be honest with you, I believe that this ball is gonna stay in the bag until I replace it with a newer Widow. It's one ball that I have now that I could say that I had a lot of fun throwing. I wish I would have took more time, slowed everything down, and thrown really good shots with it, because I know I could have thrown really good games with it. And plus, I didn't bring out my spare ball to pick everything up on the right side like I normally do in leagues, but it gave me time to practice trying to flatten my hand out a little bit and get the pins on the right side, which I don't have videos of. So I mean, I would tell you to go out and buy yourself one of these balls, but they're hard to find anymore. Like I said, I was stoked when the wife found that moving sale that had the bowling bag with some bowling balls, and that gem happened to be in the bag. And to me, that was worth the $50 that the guy was selling everything for. You know, it cost me 11 bucks to have the ball filled and re-drilled, so I got 66 bucks in the ball, not counting the other balls with it. I don't throw them, but I was stoked to have this ball. I used it the last game in Thursday night leagues, shot a 206 with it. I didn't start the third game with it. I bowled the first 2 frames with a different ball, and then I finished out with the Widow Pearl. So I think this is a ball that's gonna stay in my bag for a little bit. I really had fun throwing it. And like I said, this last game here, I was rushing things and just wasn't throwing the ball right. You know, I wasn't staying focused. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was just trying to get some content, you know, so my videos ain't 2 minutes long. So as you can see, I'm getting fast here with my feet. I'm getting up there, and I'm not really giving myself time to get set. I'm just kind of just throwing the ball wildly. But like I said, it's all fun. I'm no professional. I do this for fun. You know, you guys can laugh at me and make mean comments or leave good comments. You know, I love all the comments, whether they're good or bad. You know, I don't take anything to heart. Just going out there having a fun time and giving you guys something to laugh about and pick on me about. But like I said, amazing ball for as old as it is. I think it can still hang with this new stuff that's out on the market. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you out on the lane.